And the Central Point Cemetery has a deep history within the city. It has sat almost untouched for many decades until the city took ownership in 2021. NewsWatch 12's Luke Doughton gives us a look at the restorations planned and the history behind it.
Our committee, we're a subcommittee.
Debbie Saxberry has lived in Central Point her whole life. She's seen firsthand the neglect the cemetery has gotten. She's one of 8 members on the Cemetery Improvement Committee. They raise funds for the cemetery and organize volunteers to work on it.
Debbie told me that the cemetery committee wants to do more than just restore the beauty that the cemetery once had. They also want to preserve and educate about the history of Central Point and the people buried right here.
We're at one of the plots here. He was the very first gentleman, Mr. Magruder, that was started the first mercantile here. So we have a lot of history in this park.
Saxberry told me there's veterans from almost every war the U.S. has fought resting here. There's others like Mr. Magruder resting here that shaped the Central Point we see today.
So Isaac Magruder, he was, along with his brother, was one of the very first, well, he was the first person that started a mercantile in Central Point, so it was the very first business. So it's pretty cool that he's buried here.
Dave Jacob, the cemetery director for Central Point, hopes the work being done will be inviting to the community.
We think it's a really great spot, and we want the community to take care of it and appreciate it.
And the Cemetery Improvement Committee is looking for volunteers. If you're interested in helping maintain the cemetery, you can email Jacobs at the email you see on your screen. Reporting live in Central Point, Luke Doughton, NewsWatch 12.